Thanks for good luck. Lurking from work sounds good. I mean to call. Good luck, my man. I'll be lurking now. We'll try to pop back later. For sure, for sure. I'm not sure how long I'll be on, but I'll see. $11.92. Mm. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, man. Alright. That's better. Let's rack those encounters up. You feeling Raikou today? We'll see. Oh, shoot. Yeah, only 20 minutes in so far. Oh, I gotta echo. Oops. Are you doing any dream teams right now, or just individual hunts? Just individual hunts, really. I'm already done with this game, and Soul Silver with the Lapras, and this Heart Gold. I'm not really worried about doing a quest with. I'm probably gonna do it more in OG Gold and Silver rather than Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I may do like a quest one day, but not currently. I'm just gonna try to do the roamers for now, like all of them. Raikou, Entei, and the Latias in this game in Heart Gold, and then Latios in Soul Silver. But I probably will go for the legendaries, at least, and a starter. What's up, Browns? I think of doing a quest in Crystal and going after Celebi as well. That's good. You should. Ooh-wee. I don't know what team. It's just going to be whatever I want, really, when I get to that point. I have to still figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I want yet. Just thinking about doing that in future, or in the future, to get new batteries for gold and silver, and well, gold, silver, and crystal. Yeah, I gotta get the new batteries. Let's see, essential. I have no idea if it's expensive. I never changed the batteries on my gold and silver, because I have them for Virtual Console. I have no idea. You're probably going to have to look that up, because I'm not too sure. Most likely you'll probably have to send it in to somebody that can. Yeah, same here, Brandon. Yep. Same here. Doo-doo. Oh, it's nighttime. No. In the game. If you do a shiny team for Crystal, I'm gonna do the eggs shiny one. Yep, I know about that, yep. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that is the second one. Cool. Thank you. It's pretty cool. Okay. I'm not really worried about the Lapras. I just want the Roamer. I'm just doing the Lapras as a placeholder. That's why I'm flying through them so much. I just take a quick look. If it's not shiny, I trust myself to reset fast. I don't really care if I even fail it, really. Yeah, I'm gonna really test my reactions with this Lapras. I'm gonna do what most hunters, especially in the past, have done and failed their shinies. But instead, I'll have good reaction time. That's a good test. Save myself a couple seconds. Oh, where is that? Oh my god, I don't mean to call. Get your food and go to work. Hope your hunts are well, my friend. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Appreciate that. Have a good rest of the night. Thanks for the good luck. Oh, that was the slowest one so far. Oh, one sec. That toss at the same time, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oops. You probably weren't here yesterday, or not yesterday, but you probably weren't here in the beginning of the month. But for this whole month, I'm going in rotation. One day I do Latios Rolls, the other day I do Entei Suicune, and then today I do Entei Raikou, and then rinse and repeat. Yep. So is Gen 4 and 3 your fave? Both are. Both are my favorite. Alright, I got you. Yep, no idea if that'll happen or not. No, hold on. Okay. I'm going back to Sinnoh, most likely. I'm doing Drifloon and Mischievous and whatever else I have planned for Sinnoh. Yeah, pretty much. Ugh. No, I'm not a big fan of Gen 5, no. Johto feels like home for you. Yeah, same here. It definitely does. I have the most history with it, or with the generation, or the region. That and Hoenn. I didn't even play Kanto that much. But everyone's gonna know Kanto in and out. People who play Kanto enough, I'm pretty sure. If you're an OG like me, play Kanto enough to... Like, it's just Kanto, you know? It's where everything started, so... I don't think it really counts. But... Yeah, no, Johto and Hoenn for me. We're the big generation, big regions for me. Second favorite games are Heart Gold, Silver, or... Oh, after? Or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Where are we at? Almost an hour? Okay, cool. That's a pretty good time. Favorite shiny I own? Groudon currently. It was a hard choice between Zapdos and Groudon. Because they look amazing in Calo and XD. That's what I really base it off of, not in the game. Like, in the game is fine, but I mostly judge it off of the Coliseum XD models. I don't know. If you were counting all generations, I don't know. Maybe Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is one of the most beautiful shinies. So, I don't know. I don't know. Whenever someone says, what's my favorite blank, if it has anything to do with generations 1 through 5, I can't answer it. Like, to the best of my ability, because I don't have a choice. Like, one doesn't stick out more than the other. To me. Most stuff are on equal footing. Now, if it was newer generations, I could, because I don't really care about newer generations as much as I do the older ones. Like, when someone asks me what is my favorite, blank when it comes to these generations, it's kind of like asking, like, if you had kids, who's your favorite kid, I know some people can answer that, but it's like, kind of like, I don't have a favorite. Ow. Oh, wait, 1 second, 1 second. You can only keep one shiny you've ever gotten. What's my choice? Probably Blaziken, so I can just hunt everything over again. New me, what's up? How are you? It's going good. Just chilling. How are you? Still roaming. It's crazy how locked in I've been for the whole month. It's a lot of work. A lot of time. Doing fine, doing fine. That is good. That is good. That's really good. Not much left for Roamer Month. Yeah, I kind of feels like that's why I don't really call it Roamer Month, because I don't want to take from Hanger. Obviously, you know, Hanger made Roamer Week. I don't want to, you know, it feels like I'm taking from him. I know he may not even see it like that, but I do. I want, you know, Roamer Week to be the thing. The month is just something that I pretty much challenge myself to do, basically. You know, that makes sense. But yeah, it's been one hell of a month. Ooh-wee. Kind of bummed that I haven't seen a shiny yet, but it is what it is. I mean, these roamers aren't... They're not easy at all. I don't really have luck with them anyway, so... I wasn't really planning on seeing something, but I don't know. We still have like a week left, I think. I don't even know the date. What is it? Oh, it's the 22nd already? Shit. I did not know that. We're almost at the end of the month? That's crazy. Feels like January was yesterday. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you just, like, are locked in almost every single day. It just flies by. Mm. The Roamer Week times 4 it is? Yeah. Yeah. Something better shine today? I hope so. Thank you for the shiny luck. Yeah, at least if something does, that'd be great. Something that's not the Lapras, preferably, but I think a shiny Lapras would still be pretty cool. Yeah, for me... Yeah, for me, Roamer Week was like 4 times. Indeed. Kind of like the rotation. It was pretty cool. Locked in heavy. Yeah, a fair amount of people did roamers this year. And I'm actively watching, you know, people that I didn't even know were doing roamers. Streaming. So that's pretty cool. To see people actively, you know, roaming. But Yeah, next month, I'm going to try to splash it in, but I'm definitely going to get back to Sinnoh. I do want to move on a little bit in that game, and I don't really have much to hunt before then, so... I think the hardest hunt that I have ahead of me is Krogunk in the Great Marsh. But yeah, after that, everything's going to be pretty simple. I don't even know if I want to torture myself with that, though. We'll see. I already hate the Safari as it is. So I'll probably give myself like 5 phases. Until I'm like, I don't know anymore. But I really want a shiny Krogunk. Yeah, everyone's really looking forward to the Drifloon. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get it. It may take a minute, but we're definitely gonna get it. That's nothing. I'm pretty sure it'll show up fairly in a decent amount of time. I'm sure. Hopefully, because that is the Magikarp file. So you never know. You can't really trust it all the way. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be that crazy, honestly. I mean, you only get crazy hunts like that every once in a while, so... I'll be good. It's not like you get 30k hunts constantly, so... And even if it was to go that far, the time that it'll take will be way faster than the Magikarp. On average, so... It's no problem. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, the luck just needed to get turned on a little bit in that game, and it looks like it's paying off. I just wonder how many phases till the Mischievous finally shines. Mischievous feeling like a 5%. Honestly, I probably have more luck finding a 10% Ralts than a Mischievous. Honestly. Like, if I had my Mischievous luck in Sapphire doing Ralts, I would have gotten Ralts by now. We all know that. Found 2%. That basically means I would have gotten 2 rolls. So. Maybe I just have to trick myself into thinking that I want Lotad instead. Or Poochyena. So that Ralts can just show up as a phase. We'll do that for one of them. Because I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about Shinyroll and Kyogre. I really, really want to hunt Kyogre. I did never owned opposite versions of a game. So, started off with red, never had blue. Had silver, never played gold. Had ruby, never played sapphire. Had pearl, never played diamond. That's why I'm having so much fun with diamond. Besides the Magikarp, but yeah. I had black and not white, but I don't really care. I didn't really care past Gen 4. But yeah, I do have the urge to hunt Kyogre and other mons that I never got the chance to shiny hunt in other games. Like version exclusives, mainly. But that time will come. I may even play X and Y for the fun of it. Just to hunt the, well, I'm going to hunt in black and white, too, as well. Plural. And maybe original. I'll see. I like black and white 2 rather than 1. But, yeah, we'll see. If I do, I'm going to remove the shiny locks. And people can call it cheating all they want. I'm going to actually legit hunt for it. Just with the shiny locks off. And preface that. So that I actually have a chance to shiny hunt the legendaries I've wanted. So that's one hunt that I do look forward to doing when I get to Gen 5. And Gen 6. Especially Yveltal. I think Yveltal is like one of the best shinies of box art legends. I can't really think of another one that looks better compared to it. Yeah, that just white and red just is way too good. And I just like the design of Yveltal as well. No, Mom, this is not a phase. Wait, what? What, Pocket? Same here. Usually your sister would get the version I didn't, and we just play through them at the same time. Yep, that's the same thing I did with my brother. So we'd be able to complete the Pokedex? Yeah, but as a kid, that doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, no, it never did. It didn't to me as well. But obviously, now that I'm older and I want replayability with these older Pokemon games, one of the things you can do for all of time is shiny hunt. And another thing you can do is finally complete the Pokedex. Or you can work on your trainer card, which I intend on doing all the above. I saw somebody complete the 4-star trainer card. It looks so good. And he got in platinum, and I'm like, you know what? I'm so jealous. I want to hunt everything that I can. Like, I still want my shiny hunts to be, like, somewhat of a journey. But I'm kind of thirsty for that black trainer card. So I hope I don't go too long for shinies. Because there's going to be a point where I'm going to need to catch every single Sinnomon. And stuff like that, so I can complete my decks. And, yeah, that's going to require me to lock in. But I don't know. Maybe in one version I won't shiny hunt some legends, some I will. But yeah, I should be all right. It's just the roamers that are going to be kind of crazy. Because I like realistically, if you think about it, because you do need all the legendaries to complete the Pokedex, I can shiny hunt legendaries all day. I will get them at some point. You know, like all of them. Regigigas, Heatran, Giratina, Darkrai, Shaman. Yeah, I can get all those. It's like, not really a problem. This is the roamers. Because you already know my track record with them. They're not really too good. But after I get both of them, I should be able to just smooth sail through the Pokedex and complete it. Do 100 streak in the Battle Tower. And anything extra that I need to do. So I can get that pretty trainer card. And I feel I feel like I'll be more accomplished doing it in Diamond and Pearl since they're underrated. And to be honest, I play more Pearl than Platinum. Obviously, if I had the chance, it'd be the other way around. But I feel like I played so much Pearl that I kind of owe it to that game. for playing so much. And show my appreciation. So definitely gonna get it in Pearl. Oops. There we go. What's up, Abba? I see you. I see you. What's going on, man? What is up? Sorry, I was locked in. And talking at the same time. I'd like to get all gold symbols in Emerald Battle Frontier. That shouldn't be too hard. If you can properly EV train a pretty solid team, it doesn't need to be a speed run team where you've seen speedrunners fly through the symbols with. It doesn't really need to be that. It can be whatever you want to play with. Obviously, besides the Battle Factory, which is my favorite battle facility. I got all silver symbols when I was a kid, just playing through with my non-EV trained, bad IV, I'm sure, team. So you can definitely do it. You just gotta put some work into it. The battle facilities do cheat sometimes, and you do get cheated, but you can only get cheated so many times until you actually get a good run. So I don't think it'll be too crazy. But you do have to be good at battling, I will admit. Which is why I'm very glad that I played competitive Pokemon early on, so that doing the Battle Frontier is going to be more fun. Like, way more fun. Because I'm going to do it with my team of Shinies. So it's still going to be a challenge. Like, if I wanted to fly through the Frontier, I could. But I'm going to make it still challenging on myself and play through with my Shinies. Even if they have bad natures. And we all know that Shiny Roamers, which I will be playing with some of them, have 0 IVs. So it's all going to depend on the EVs that I give it and the nature. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to have a fun time. That also is something that you can do that I feel like a lot of people didn't utilize when they were younger, is the Battle Frontier. I'm pretty sure some people did it, but they gave up on a lot of the facilities because it was too hard. Rightfully so. I mean, the Battle Frontier wasn't easy, but that was the beauty of it all. You know, some people just give up, but I had that hunger to get better and finish, and that's what I did. So I can't wait to tackle it again for the second time. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. I'm good. I'm good. I'm pretty good. Just a little tired, but kind of up a little bit more now. Just chilling with you guys. I can't believe you guys are, like, active on Sunday. Like, I always feel like Sunday's one of those days where everyone's just relaxing and not many people will tune into a stream. They'll just relax. It seems like a lot of you guys are just active on this day for some reason. I don't know how, but that's what's up. Oh, you're at work. Okay, yeah. Nah, a lot of people are at work during the week as well. It's just, you know, I get a lot more traction on a day where I feel like there will be none, or not as much. Which is just, you know, kind of crazy to me. But, yeah, I mean, hey, I'm not really complaining. Alright. Yeah, we are still trying to find a shiny roamer. Haven't had the best luck. Yeah, I just need one more member for the Sapphire Dream Team, then use them for Mount Battle and Coliseum to get Ho-Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. That's what I'm going to do. Well, not really to get Ho-Oh, but I'm just going to play through the game with my shinies. Mostly just to get extra EXP, because grinding for EXP in Ruby and Sapphire is a pain, to say the least. And Emerald, because you don't have any Elite Four repeats, or I'm sorry, Elite Four buffs post game, like other games did. Because we all know in Diamond, no, I don't even know, not even Diamond and Pearl, but in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum, the Elite Four have buffed teams post game, which makes, you know, obviously grinding for, you know, EXP better. But in Ruby and Sapphire, Diamond and Pearl, and Emerald, you don't have that luxury. But in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can. I forgot about Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, actually, when you beat, like, everything and give Cilio the Sapphire and stuff, yeah, there's actually 3 things that happen. Roamers are activated, Cerulean Cave is unlocked, and Elite Four buffs their team. In Fire Red and Leaf Green. Ruby and Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond and Pearl? Nah. They're still in their 50s and late 50s to champion being early 60s. Which makes it hard to level up if your Pokemon are past 60. So, I feel like to combat that, I'm just going to play through with my team in Coliseum, because Coliseum does have a lot of beefy mons. Like, basically, like, the same champion level Pokemon, but there's more battles. So you don't have to keep on replaying through the Elite Four. But yeah, that's still a good idea. Get that Ho-Oh. Can that Ho-Oh be shiny? Is it shiny locked? Yeah, LFG. It's shiny locked? Damn. Oh, well. Well, at least there's other ways to shiny hunt it, so that's, you know, pretty much the least of the worries. I mean, you can hunt it in Fire Red and Leaf Green, Emerald, if you have a GB operator, of course. You can hunt them in Gen 2 if you want. You can hunt them in Gen 4. So, yeah, there's other ways to shiny hunt Ho-Oh. But, yeah, it kind of sucks that it's shiny locked. But not 2F. Your favorite bird got mentioned? Who? Oh, Ho-Oh? That's your favorite bird? It has a lot of lore to it. I can see why. I think it's my favorite bird, too. In a way, yeah. It has a lot of aura. Yeah, I think it's the only legendary bird that has the most aura. Like, you saw it in 1997. And they did. I don't even think they finished the design yet. But yeah, it was made in 1997. Even showed up in the anime, which debuted in 1997. That was after, you know, Red and Blue dropped. But yeah, they were already thinking about Gen 2, like, right after 1. You know, obviously, because they had a lot of ideas. They had a future for Pokemon. So, keeping a Pokemon like that and just building its aura for all those years. All while keeping us in the dark. Was, like, very, very special. So yeah, no, Ho-Oh deserves the praise. Lugia to an extent as well, because Lugia wasn't even planned. It was just going to be a game with Ho-Oh. It was just going to be Pokemon Gold. But, yeah, once you just go back and read what happened, all the revisions and all that stuff that Pokemon did back in the early 90s or late 90s, you'll have a very fond appreciation for all these mons that we know and love today. Like, the staff was small, but very passionate and hard at work, man. I may, honestly, I know this may sound corny, but I may get very, very emotional when I play through Pokemon Gold and Silver on Virtual Console. And I see those credits, man. Like, those credits hit, like, harder now. Now that I know all this stuff, they just hit really hard. Because whenever I look at those names, I'm like, these guys... Like, every name that I see here on these credits pretty much made all of us. So, yeah, it just hits hard. Especially the older you get. You'll see what I mean if you're not as old as I am yet. It'll hit you hard. Trust. I mean, when I finished Fire Red and Leaf Green a couple years ago on my DTQ, I'm not gonna lie, I almost teared up. I did. Like, it's crazy. Like, you would think that, yeah, you know, it's just a game, it's credits, blah, 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 but, man. Nah, man, it hits different the older you get. I don't get why they shiny lock Mons in the first place. Because they're a-holes. Do you think it'd be better to keep a Living Dex in Emerald or Fire and Leaf Green? Probably Emerald. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. For a Living Dex. I don't know. If you like sprites more, Fire Red and Leaf Green. If you don't care about sprites, Emerald. Because, I'm sorry, Ruby and Sapphire did not, or Emerald did not update the sprites from Fire Red and Leaf Green. They didn't revise them, so they retained the old Ruby and Sapphire Gen 1 sprites. So if you care about sprites, Fire Red and Leaf Green. If not, Emerald. That's all I can say. I mean, that's my opinion on it. I don't know what else I could say. Along with Suicune and Alcremie. Yeah, I know about that Pokemon. That's Gen 6, right? One has the beasts. The other has the birds. Really? One has the beasts, one has the... Oh, right. Yeah. I don't even know if that's, like, lore. Yeah, because I know Lugia has the birds, Ho-Oh has the beasts. I mean, Ho-Oh... Like, canonically, yeah, the beasts. But I don't know about Lugia. I think that was like a movie thing, but I don't know. Ho-Oh has way more aura ascending this tower than Lugia does. Yeah, of course. Of course. Like, I used to be a Lugia stan, obviously, because I picked Silver, and I like this design, but nah, all that aura goes to Ho-Oh, for sure. Like, you know, I was young back then. I didn't know how special Ho-Oh was. But, you know, now I do. Gen 8? Oh, was it Gen 8? Yeah, it was Sword and Shield. Okay. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was 6. But no, I remember seeing it in Sword and Shield. I remember. It has that G-Max as well. They gave it a G-Max, of course. But yeah, that's crazy. Big-ass cake. And it's a fairy. See, I even know the type. It's fairy. Fairy's busted. Yeah, I'm good. What do you mean? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Is something wrong? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh yeah, by the way, Braden, I don't even think Lugia did Lugia ever ascend from a tower? It was just underwater, wasn't it? Or it came from the waterfall in Heart Gold Soul Silver? They definitely built on Lugia, I know that. They gave the kimono girls a role, which was pretty cool. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they needed that. They needed that upgrade. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of Heart Gold, Soul Silver when I play through the game. It's the kimono girls. Seeing them in various areas. The ultimate test. Then I get to the bird, and then I get to shiny hunt it. I'm wondering if I should do that after I get the roamer, or just go and finish the starters. I'm kind of conflicted. I don't know what to do after I get this roamer shiny. When I do in like 35,000. Because you already know it's going to take that long. Yeah, if I don't see a shiny after 20,000, then yeah, I'm probably not going to see a shiny in that range until 30. That's usually how it goes. 6271. Not bad. Uh, 45. All right. Yep, roll a die, all or nothing. 299999. Yeah. That's a cool number. All those nines. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. It is a nice number. It's pretty good. Can't believe this game came out in 2010. It's like a year after I was in... Oh, wow. 8,400... sorry, 8,400. 8,042. That's still pretty close. Damn. What's up, Lazy? Thanks for the alert. Nice roll. Nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh! What's up, Dark Shadow? 4,096. Which, if the odds are 4,096 in these games, I would have gotten a roamer by now. And you want to know what's kind of crazy? I kind of did want to, well, I guess I still can, because BDSP, I was going to say, I wanted to do a roamer for doing the 4,096 odds, but they stopped roamers after, well, kinda, after Gen 5. I mean, it's weird in Gen 6, because it's like, yeah, they are roaming, but then they become static at some point. But yeah, I was like, damn, I can't roam 4,096, but I think I can doing BDSP, so I may do that. Maybe. Hard, maybe. It won't be anytime soon, though. 3704 for the roll. Joe needs more attention than any other region. It's been the longest time since we've been back. I'm not really that worried about it, to be honest. But that's just because I think Hard Gold Soul Silver is like the peak of Johto for me. It would be cool to play it in 3D, though. It has been a while, but yeah. Honestly, I'm rooting for Gen 5 to have something first. Maybe I can ignite some likeliness in 5, maybe. Ecruteak 3D would be awesome. I think it would, yeah. You see the Tin Tower from, like, the distance. That'd be pretty cool. I agree. Pretty sure modded games would... I'm pretty sure modded games have done that. I'm pretty sure people have done that in Minecraft, too. Same with Gen 5 for you? Yeah. See, I wasn't really the biggest fan of Gen 5, but I really do feel like my opinion would change on it if they remade it. It used to be so disliked, and now everyone is praising it left and right, deservedly so. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah. I never hated it. It just wasn't. It just wasn't one of my favorites. But I still shiny hunted in it. I have a shiny Kyurem and a shiny Emboar in it. That was back in 2016 when I was like actively hunting, offline, obviously. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shiny hunt in all these Pokemon games that I have, and I had a Black 2 laying around, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hunt in Black 2 for a Tepig. I got it. Under odds. I didn't know what else I wanted to do, but I knew that Reshiram and Zekrom were shiny locked, but Kyurem wasn't. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna shiny hunt Tepig and Kyurem, and that's what I did, and I got them all shiny. Where I'm at currently is Latios, funny enough, but Latios does not roam in Gen 5, so I'm just doing soft resets for it. But that's the last time I touched it. I may reset it again and just do a like a badge quest or something, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I will make some use out of it. But like I said, not anytime soon. I'm doing all these generations. I'm doing 2, 3, and 4. And I may do some 1. You know, may do a Gen 1 hunt. No, not may, I will. Because I do want the shiny legendary birds in Gen 2. But since they're not accessible in Gen 2, I have to hunt them in Gen 1. Which is possible. You know, DVs are a thing. Same calculations. They just don't change color. They just have shiny stats, basically. So when you trade it up to the game that does have shinies, it'll be shiny, obviously. It's always kind of hard explaining that to people. I still think Gen 5 is too many over-designed Pokemon. Story is good, though. Yeah. Bless static hunts. Yeah, static. Just like this Lapras I'm doing. Yeah, I do think they added too many new mons at once. Or rather, it wasn't a smart decision to lock old Gen mons to post-game. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Which made them feel a bit inconsistent. Yeah. I totally agree. I see what they wanted to do. I mean, Gen 3 was literally about to be in the same boat. Not the same boat, but, you know, once you know all about the plans for certain generations, yeah, I figured out that the whole revamp was supposed to be in Gen 3, but they didn't have enough time. But they decided in Gen 5 they would do the whole overhaul, so. But, yeah, it was coming sooner or later. It just happened to be Gen 5. Hunting Zapdos now in red, around 10. What the hell? You're 10,000 deep? Good luck. Yeah, that's pretty long. With it still being 1 in 8,192 odds. Hopefully not too much longer. Moltres took you 15? Oh, well... Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess at least it's not 20. Or at least it wasn't 20. You gotta look at it like that, I guess. So a couple of unlucky hunts in a row. Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's just not exclusive to the game you're playing, you know? It happens. You can just get very unlucky for a couple of them. Kind of sounds like my Ruby. I had 3 over-odds hunts in Ruby, and that was Registeel at 19,000, Aron at 13,000, Groudon at 20,000, Trapinch at 19,000. So yeah, no, that Ruby is fucked up. Oh no, not Aron, Zubat. But that was a phase. I didn't even want Zubat. And I found it at 13,000 in Ruby. So yeah, you just get unlucky like that. It's not the game. For real, you know. Yeah, Ruby, for the most part, has been pretty unlucky to me. Except for getting that back-to-back shiny. Other than that made up for it, still really unlucky hunts. Like, I think Ruby had to be my most unlucky. Shiny Moltres looks incredible in Gen 2. I like it. I like how it looks. Kind of has a funny sprite, but it looks cool. I will say the best sprite out of all the birds in any of the Gen 2 games, hands down, has to be Silver Articuno. And that's exactly why they retained it in Crystal. No, Articuno sprite is beautiful in Silver. And I think that's the only good-looking sprite in Silver, to be honest. And this is coming from a person that played Silver and just glazed Silver sprites. I did. Even when I knew Gold sprites looked better, I'm like, nope, Silver. Nah. I did come to the realization that Gold had better sprites. However, when it came to Articuno, masterpiece. Literally. Also, Scyther looked pretty cool, too, in silver. Those are the only two silver sprites that stood out to me. But yeah, shiny, I'm not too sure. Because Articuno does have a subtle shiny, so I don't know. It may be more noticeable shiny in Gen 2 than other generations. Maybe. All your Gen 2 hunts have been under odds, so it balances out for sure between games. Well, that's good at least. Yeah, you don't want to be unlucky in all games. You do want your lucky ones. That's why I'm glad I have the silver. Although the silver's kind of making me work, man. I'm actually kind of interested in seeing how far I go for this Lapras. Because I shit you not, all of the shinies that I've had in this Soul Silver have been under odds. All of them. So I want to see if I can actually break odds. Because right now it looks like it's too lucky. So I want to see. Still early on in the hunt, but you never know. All right. Hydrate? I gotcha. One sec. Thanks for the luck as well. Yeah, let's get lucky once, at least. Seeing everybody else get lucky, a lot of my friend group get lucky, man. I just think it's my turn. It will. You just gotta believe. I'm trying. I am. I'm trying to stay positive. Put in the work. It will be huge when I get one of them, though. And I feel like everything will fall into place. Is that usually that's what usually happens. No, I'm not playing emulator, no. I think it's the first one? Yeah. What's up, Lip Tonic? What's going on? Hello, hello. I actually like Shinyroll ring. The little green teddy bear. I should just have like a hand cam so that you guys can see how I do this on two just separate games. That'd be pretty interesting. They'll be like, how are you doing that on two hands or with just two hands? I mean, just practice. Not practice, but just muscle memory. Muscle memory is a thing. I do play fighting games as well. That probably has a lot to do and a part to play. That Punk and Persona music? I don't think I've heard many of those. Heard they were good, though. Oh, that was the second one? Damn. Not even notice. Oh yeah. Some people may be curious of my shinies that I have currently. I could probably show off a couple. I have like way more though in my box. But these are some of them I have. Damn, that looks sick. I have Groudon it. Like, see, I hunted Groudon twice. Once in this game and one in Gen 3. I don't mind hunting the same thing in a different generation. Yeah, the Mewtwo. And the Lugia. And yeah, this doesn't count. Yeah, the beautiful black Rayquaza. And I found it in 2015. That was a long time ago. Yeah, the Lugia. Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like Lugia. Shiny. Found it in 2015 as well. I was shiny hunting. I told you, I was getting shinies left and right in 2015. Yeah. Yeah, so this is pretty much the shinies that I have. Some of them, you know, color coordinate. You know, these are all green. I didn't even notice that. Ursaring's green, Groudon's green, Mewtwo's green. That's actually kind of crazy. Lugia's pink, Gyarados is red, and then the only standalone is black Rayquaza. But to be fair, there's not many black shinies, I don't think. I'm trying to think of other black shinies. Is there any other black shinies? I know Haxorus is black. Other than, like, the actual similar color it has. Like Claydol. Like, Claydol's eyes only change, I think. But its base has always been black. So, I don't know. I probably could build a team of shiny. Black shinies, maybe. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's some of the shinies that I have. I have more in the box. Oh yeah, Camerupt. I gotta hunt that. Yeah, no one talks about shiny Camerupt. I don't know why. It has a really good shiny. It's like similar to Ray's. Very similar to Ray. With the rings and stuff. The pattern. Yeah, that may be something that I do. I also want shiny Claydol as well. So yeah. We gotta get to hunting. Spoink is Alsoa. Cute. Oh, also. Yeah, I like Spoink, the pig. The bouncy pig. Since its pearl turns black, but not really a black shiny. I mean, that's good enough for me. I wonder what Grumpig's looks like. Oh yeah, Grumpig's also underrated. I think Grumpig is a really, really good Gen 3 design. Yeah. Yeah, knocking these out. Yeah, Haxorus, yep. Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah, Haxorus is a good shiny. I want to get Metagross as well. I know it's not black. It's not a black shiny, but yeah. Right after I get shiny Latios, whatever year that is, I'm going straight to Beldum. Having a shiny Metagross is one of my dreams. Probably gonna spend like 4 hours, 5 hours a day on that thing until I get a shiny. Now that is a shiny that I'm looking forward to getting. Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist shiny is also really good, but that's X and Y. Yeah, I don't know what their shinies look like. Yeah, past Gen 4, I'm in the dark of shinies. Oh, they're black and purple. Okay. I think I may have seen Gourgeist's shiny before. Not Pumpkaboo, so. The Halloween Pokemon. Those are good, like, spooky month hunts. I also like its cries. Like, whoa, I think that's what it is. No, that's the other one. The one that evolves into the tree. The ghost tree, the haunted tree, whatever that thing is. I think it's Sword and Shield though. I don't know the names. I think its name is Trevant or something. Trevorant or Trevenant, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's also a pretty good one as well. Not a black shiny, but it's still decent shiny. Yeah, Trevenant. Trevenant. Trevornant. Call it Trevor. Trying to hydrate frequently. What's up, puppy? How are you? Puppy pay. How are you? Yeah, we are gaming. Knocking out a lot of encounters. Wait. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get this. I can't bite good in this game. Alright. There's always workarounds. Yep. There we go. Easy. Nice. Nice. Super cool Tarius, too. Thank you. Yeah, I just put Lapras here, and if I do get it shiny, I'm just going to do a starter. I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm just doing Lapras just to do it. But if I do end up finding it shiny, I'm just going to do a starter. Kanto starter, to be exact. The post-game. After beating Red. Okay, we can get that early. Wait. They're both in that route. Okay, so that's a double. That's rare. I don't know if they stay, though. I'll see if they do. I think this is a very rare double. Let's see. Oh no, I think it moved. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Never mind. I mean, it was fast enough, so all good. Thanks for a shiny lug, new me. Thank you. Yeah, you would think with all the shiny lug, I would get something. Not so far, no. $29.15. $4.335. Yeah, that's gonna be a while. Stacks, what's going on? It's going good, man. How are you? How are you? We're trying to get lucky. Daft Punk. You're pretty good? That's good. Getting the Heart Gold Soul Silver hunts in. What are you hunting for? Uh-oh. Wrong one. I don't know. I smell a shiny Lapras coming soon. Watch it be the Lapras. Just watch. Sorry, just put a question mark after that. I'm not hunting in them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting them in. It is today in rotation. Oh, that was quick. Damn. Raikou and Entei luck for you is horrible. I know. $25K is that post Suicune? Have you not got that either? I got Suicune, but in the other game in Soul Silver. I didn't do the Roamers in Soul Silver. This Soul Silver is old. So I wasn't thinking about doing Roamers back then. But I do have Suicune in Soul Silver, not Heart Gold. But I will be going for Suicune again. $8153, God. You guys are getting some crazy rolls today. First Lazy, now you. That's crazy. 8153. That's like the closest. Damn, Stacks. Do you swap games every stream? Yes. Yeah, I go in rotation. $32.17, not bad. Next to the 4,000. How many physical copies of each game do you own? Like, you talking about every single Pokemon generation? Or just Gen 3? Or just Gen 4? Yeah, I just made it a goal of mine to just do roamers for the whole month. And just switching it up every day. I do need to catch up on all of them, to be fair. So this month has definitely done that. All? I don't know, let's see. I have 3 Fire Reds, 1 Leaf Green, 1 Diamond, 1 Pearl, 1 Plat. One Ruby, 1 Sapphire, 2 Emeralds. Coliseum, XE, Gale of Darkness. Sword. Black 2. So, basically all the ones that matter to me. Okay. Yeah, Stacks, it's been working well for the most part. I've been knocking these out. I'm surprised how hard I've went this month. It's crazy. Especially for Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think Fire Red and Leaf Green days are when I go the hardest. Five days for Switchport. Wait, what do you mean? 5 days for Switchport? You mean until? Wait, you said you got a crazy excuse to farm some views, man? You're a vet? As someone with a lot of experience, and now that Fire Red and Leaf Green coming, you could totally do guides or something? I wouldn't say all that. I just do roamers. For the most part, people know about Fire Red and Leaf Green. There's like many guides that have a lot of views too, so I wouldn't even know what I would do in terms of a guide unless it was roamer related. But other than that, everything else is there, I think. I would say there's a lot of people that do content. A lot. And to be real, man, not many people have access to doing dex check roamers, or they just simply don't want to. I think Baratic, myself, and there's a person by the name of Rusting Piece. We're the only ones that do dex check for Fire Red and Leaf Green. But I think I may still make a guide when I get one of them shiny on stream, because I do have a shiny Raikou. I just didn't get it on stream. But yeah, when I do get one on stream, and I have it recorded, I can be like, yeah, I found this shiny, and here's how I did it, basically. So, yeah. I may do that. Because Hanger of Rome already did a guide on how to dex check these, and yeah, people are still doing the gatehouses, so I don't know. I'll see. I don't know. You would love to hunt in these games, but you don't have them. Well, you had Soul Silver, but it's lost somewhere and you need to find it. Yeah, that was a big problem I had before. I used to lose all of my Pokemon games when I was younger. Like, I lost every single one. I lost my Ruby, I lost my Silver, I lost my Crystal, I lost my Emerald. My Pearl, I lost my Platinum. I had to buy everything again. And you want to know what game I didn't lose? The generation I play the least. You know what generation that is. If you still don't know, 5. But yeah, everything else I had to buy again. Shiny looking Hydrate. Thank you, Stacks. But I will say this though. I know I don't want to complain or dwell on the past, but I do wish I did this way sooner so that I could have made videos like that Piplup just mentioned, but it is what it is. They say never too late, right? Give me a sec. The Entei theme. What's up, Willard? If you put Switch Guide in the title prompts, you get so many new gen people looking up Fire Red Switch Guide. Oh, man. That's the thing. I wouldn't even know what to make a guide. Like, I wouldn't even know how to even formulate a guide. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing a guide. Like, what's the what's not what's the guide about, but what am I explaining? You know, that's my plan. I hope it works out for me at least. Yeah. Yeah. Peak theme. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Literally anything, everything will be needed. I mean, if there was something like the apricorns in like Gen 2 in Fire Red and Leaf Green, I could just probably do that, I guess. But there isn't anything like that. Probably just do a Sevai Islands guide, like, hey, here's how to get to the Sevai Islands, here's the Pokemon that are in here, and here's what you do. I mean, I guess I could be like, yeah, here's the puzzle to do in the post-game, but I don't even know how many people will even play the post-game. It's like I explained last month, like, one of my biggest pet peeves of everybody is if they don't play the post-game. They'll beat the champion, but they won't play the post-game. That pisses me off so much. But I'm not going to get into that. I need your opinion for a price. Yeah, I'll try to help. What's up? I mean, simple stuff like how to get items, best shiny hunting strats. There really isn't shiny hunting strats. I mean, other than repel tricks, that's it. But I don't even think people are really going to shiny hunt in the older games. Like, they'll play the older games, but I don't think they'll shiny hunt in it. The 8192 scares them. And we do have to take in consideration this era is used to shiny hunting, like, with less time, you know what I mean, to get their shiny. A lot of people do methods to greatly increase their chances of finding a shiny, so I doubt that they want to shiny hunt in it. 170 for a basic black 3DS. Okay, that's not bad. With 6 games and 1 Pokemon X, Ultra Sun, and Sun. Not loose game complete. If you get all of that for 170, that's a good deal, I'd say. Excuse me. So I've been playing most older gen post games, so to be honest. Hargo says I haven't played a lot. I haven't done the OG black and white, so, and I haven't done that roll. So I got you. One sec. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good price, honestly, because I think 3DSs are going for like about 200 or something, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know market values anymore because I have everything, but better to get it now than for it to go up in price. That's just my opinion. The Entei theme. What's the roll? 71.25. Not bad. Okay. Not overpriced for the first model. Okay. I mean, not even basic. The model he sealed is like your console you showed us. What, this one? You talking about this one? Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm assuming you're talking about this. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, do we consider Heart Gold, Soul Silver second 8 badges post-game? Personally, I don't cause credits to roll after that. Wait, I don't know. I don't know. 70-19. Okay. Okay, both Shiny Piplup and Wailord. I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need a more in-depth explanation of what you're asking me because I'm just so confused on both questions. I'll be honest, so that I can answer the best way. All right. Oh, thank goodness. No, I'm good. You said a good deal, so it's a good deal. 170 for that? Yes. Yes, absolutely. I would say yes, because I'm sure it's going to go up in price. By up in price, I mean the 3DS. Just regular 3DS. I'm pretty sure it's going to go up in price. Better to get it now than later. Like, I think the market value for 3DS is just about that much anyway, so... I mean, if you don't take my word for it, you can always just go on eBay and just look and see what the average market value is for it. I hate how I have to use eBay as a source, but... yeah, if that deal looks better than what eBay shows you, then get it. Oh, no, I know what you mean, Piplup. Yeah, you said, do you consider Heart Gold, Soul Silver second 8 bat? Yeah, you mean Kanto. Yes, Kanto is post-game, yes. Always has been. Like, credits can roll. You did beat the game, but you didn't play the post-game yet. $30s is too high. Yeah. Yeah, it's just how marketing is in the big 2026. Kanto doesn't really feel like post-game to you, to be honest, but I know it's pretty subjective. I mean, it really is post-game. I mean, people have played through Kanto before, that is true. But in the context of Gen 2, yes, it's post-game. Like, it may not feel like it, but it is post-game. Like, it's post after you beat the game. You can't unlock all of Kanto until you beat the game. You have a 2DS, but it's not the same feeling like a real 3DS? Oh, yeah, I'm sure. The 3DS... I don't know how to describe it. It's... It's what you should be using. But there's nothing wrong with a 2DS, but the 3DS is the way you want to go, really. It's a good system. Let's see. I guess it's just because Johto main game is just so crazy short. Yeah, I mean, it is short, yeah. Your team doesn't really feel complete after the E4. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I agree. I mean, most of the game is just fighting the Team Rocket, mainly. Which I don't really have a problem with. I'm biased when it comes to Johto. Like, even though, yeah, it is short. That's the best time I've ever had playing a Pokemon title, really. So I don't need too much to make me happy in Gen 2. I know you're a big fan of OG 3DS. You have 2? Yeah, I have 2. Yeah. With cap cards in them. And I have an extra one, too, just sitting right here. You know, I have 3. Yeah, I'll show you this one. Yeah, I have 3. It's a purple one that I have. Hey, you see the dust on it. I haven't touched this thing in like forever. No, I have three 3DSs. Oh, excuse me. I definitely feel like you gotta do Kanto at least once if you're gonna play. Yeah, I mean, of course. I don't know why you would stop after beating the champ. If there's more to the game, even if it's revisiting an old generation, I'd rather definitely do that. And yeah, for me, like, if you don't do at least that, man, I can't condone that. Sorry, I just can't. Yeah, I got 3. What are you cooking with 3? The one I just showed you is the one I bought on release, and the other 2 are used for streaming because I have cap cards built in them. So yeah. Good luck with the hunts. Thank you. Thanks for a lurk. Stacks. Thank you. Any of them are modded? I think one of them is. Yeah, one of them is. But not, like, crazy modded. You know, people put crazy mods on their things, but yeah, mine's just, I guess, lightly modded, I guess you could say. You need to have a DSi? I'm okay. No, no, I'm not gonna get a DSi. The DSi, well, I don't know. I don't know. I'll say I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. That's a hard maybe, too. I don't really need a DSi, but would I want it in the future? Maybe. Because I may be a collector. Yeah, see, I don't like that big small stuff. I wish they were just all one size. I don't know why they have the normal size and they have the XL. I don't know, man. I was never a fan of the XL. Like, I don't need a bigger screen to play on. This is me personally. Mystery Dungeon games had super long post games with more story. Well, yeah, but that's Mystery Dungeon, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, DS era post games were just awesome in general. I still have to play Mystery Dungeon. Don't spoil anything for me. Because I may do that really, really soon. Yeah, my first playthrough of all the Mystery Dungeons. I think I'll start with GBA first, though. All DSi XL are top screen. My Pokemon Black look awesome. Well, that's what's up. Yeah, I mean, it can be for a lot of people, just really not for me. Oops, hold on. Alright, one second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Use the bathroom. Be right back. Oh yeah, also, I think that Johto was just an amazing reason that I didn't even realize how short it was. Like, everywhere I was just felt very interesting. Maybe music had to play. Or a big part to play. The music had a big part to play, maybe. But yeah, like I said, I'm biased towards it. Even people criticizing, yeah, no fire types and blah blah blah, all that other stuff. I really don't care. I know that I just enjoyed my time playing in Johto. And I still do, to this day. I can just replay these games over and over again, and it just feels like nothing changed, and in a good way. Yeah. It's probably nostalgia, most likely, but it is what it is. Yes, it is. It is very. Explorers of the Sky made you cry so hard. And it has some of the best dialogue ever written for a Pokemon game. Explorers of the Sky. Is that the DS one or the GBA one? Yeah, Johto. Johto is nice. I like Hoenn as well. I don't care about that too much water shit. Love Hoenn. Love Hoenn. I do. I think it's the perfect balance. I feel like by all standards I judge games by nowadays. I shouldn't like Fire Red Leaf Green that much, but I just adore them. Visuals, music. Yeah, I mean, same here. Alright, refilled the water, so I should be good. It's heavy. We'll just do 30 more minutes. Then I'll call it. It's getting kind of late. Spent so much time in Emerald Battle Frontier as a kid, getting your ass kicked. Need to revisit sometime. You should. Battle Frontier is one of the best things to happen. Ever. But that's just because I like a challenging aspect. You would think I would do Nuzlocks or speed runs. Probably should have, but... yeah, I like competitive Pokemon. I mean, you see that GIF whenever people follow me or subscribe on YouTube. I don't know if I've said it before, but that was like a young me at a local for Pokemon. Yeah, I've been battling competitively in Pokemon for a long time, but I stopped around X and Y. But it was really fun. I always loved it. Team composition and all of that. EV training. Yeah, that was me. Oh, Explorers is DS? Okay. Rescue Team is first game on GBA and DS? Okay. Yeah, I want to play it in order. Oh yeah, once. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let me just get this. Thanks for the shiny look new. Let's see what happens. There we go. Better just go get it. You believe? Yeah, double battles are always, yeah, they've always been very, they've been the standard ever since it was introduced, so, yeah. I think it's like the only piece of old innovation that's still being used today. And triple battles, unfortunately, flopped, but it is what it is. That's another reason why, there's another reason to glaze Gen 3. Sunny TCG, thank you for the raid! Thank you, thank you. What's going on? Oh my god, that sploosh. How are you, man? I don't think I've formally met you. But thank you for the raid. What were you playing? And how was your stream? Haven't replayed the GC game since you were a kid, but you got it? Yeah, you have to. You have to. Greetings, gamer. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Ruin? Lil Frizz, what's going on? Yes, as a yippee indeed. Yes, sir. But thank you for checking me out and choosing to rate me. Yeah, we're doing full odds. It's Roamer week. Yeah, we're hunting Roamers in a random Lapras. Yeah, we just been locked in. It still technically is Roamer week. So, yeah, we're just locked in on Roamers. But we've just been locked in for Roamers for the whole month. Made it my goal, since I usually do Roamers. That's all I know at this point. In 3 different generations, too. No, not 3, 2. I also do Fire Red and Leaf Green Roamers. And Ruby for Latios. So, yeah. Legends DA working on a shiny, living shiny deck. So, okay, right on. Nice. Yeah, it felt like meeting a new streamer. Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, let me give you a shout out. I feel like the least I can do. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and follow you as well. And again, thank you for the raid. Oh yeah, massive good looks on the living decks. That's not easy. Very challenging. But yeah, that's a little about me. Yeah, we're just locked in. We just run into all the rumors that we can find in a shortest amount of time, if we can help it. Thank you for the follow, Sonny. Appreciate that as well. Full odds hunting is neat for sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I'd say. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I just get in my head when I just look at these mons. Like, is it shiny? Let me make sure. I don't want to fail. But I should be okay. Yeah, 8192 is a challenge for sure. But that's all I know, really. I mean, in this hard gold, I really don't have many shinies. Because after I got a starter, I pretty much went straight into roamers. No, it's okay. I can multitask. It's just I gotta learn to multitask better. But previously, before this long number of hunting this roamer, my first shiny was a Chikorita. It was only at like 1,335, so very early. And now I'm paying the price. And this other game has given me so many shinies I can't even count. But here are some, if you're just curious. And the dates on them are pretty accurate as well. Yeah, just have a team full of shinies. I mean, obviously the Gyarados is free, so yeah. So lots of shinies and Soul Silver. There's way more in the box. But yeah, I've been shiny hunting for a long time. Yeah. I kind of just want to go to the box and just show you guys. Kind of show off a little bit. But I don't think I have a escape rope. I'll see if I do. Thanks, Daddy Des. A solid collection, thanks. Yeah. I like it. What in the hell? Do you see that? I never saw that screen before. It's not even showing up on my DS either. So, that's another thing. I play with, if I can show you here. I play with a DS with a cap car built in it. That's why that's right here. But you see on the top screen, it's completely fine. And it's the first time it's ever done this. Where it has this blue-black screen. I don't know what that's all about. That's pretty weird. Oh yeah, it's all crazy. Let me see. Oh, nice. I got your Chikorita yesterday at 2,981. That's not bad. Yeah, shiny show off. Yeah, I mean, might as well. Might as well just show a little resume. OMG, actual console hunting? That's sick. Yeah. A lot of people ask me if I'm on emulator, so I guess that's why. Kay, hello. I fixed DS's. That's the ribbon cable. The ribbon cable? What is the ribbon cable? Hold on. I don't even know if that'll even do anything, but we'll see. Yeah, why is it doing that? Is there a reason why it's doing that? Hold on. It's a cable that sends the signal to your DS. Oh, so it's the cable? Get it swapped? I don't even know if I have an extra. I may have one. That's funny how that just started happening. Oh, wait, hold on. That's fine. As long as it's the USB, that's fine. Oh, it may be the DS. Yeah, it may be the DS because this is a different cord and it's still going on. But no, that's fine. I'll probably just get it repaired. But this is exactly why. I might actually check this Lapras right quick. But this is exactly why. In instances like this, you have a spare. Just for occasions like this. All you gotta do is just swap out the games and you're good. They loosen for a variety of reasons. It's on the inside of the DS. It connects to the screen. Yeah, right. Yep, motherboard or console. Yeah, I was thinking as much. But this is exactly why you have an extra copy. So I can just send this one in and maybe just get it repaired. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I'll be lurking. A little best of luck with the hunts. Thank you. Yeah, let me just do this right quick. Oh, that's what I was hearing. I'm like... I'm still hearing it. Alright, let's see. Switch this over. This is exactly why you should always have spares. There you go. Just like that. Good as new! Look at that. Just like that. And we're back. Let me see if I have an escape rope. I don't think I have one. Oh, that's fine. I'll just repel. Oh, damn. That, the shiny Earthring looks kind of cool. Walking with it. Shoot, I have to remember how to get out of here. Let's see. What's cool about the ribbon cable for the DS Fat is that you can swap it with just a small piece and it's cheap compared to the DS Lite if you have to swap a full top screen when broken ribbon cable. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that. I'm hunting for starter, Tepig, and White too. Good luck. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Damn, I don't know how I can still move around in 2 games doing this. And how I'm doing it. It's actually pretty kind of crazy. Your over ads at 11K? Damn. Hopefully you find it soon. Yeah, it'd be like that. I mean, I'm past that with these roamers. How can I move this well? What the hell? Am I just like a freak of nature? How did I move that well in both games? Go in different directions. That's insane. But yeah, here's some of my shinies. If you guys were curious. Oh, I gotta move. I gotta move the, I gotta go to move. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I got a shiny Melodic! Yeah. Shiny Ghastly. I did that for Spooky Month, funny enough. Shiny Steelix looks incredible. That's why, I mean, that's where my emote is based off of this. So you see that emote that I have of Steelix grinning that I use sometimes that you can see if you click on my emotes? I got its inspiration from this. How long has it been since the roamer timer-wise? Oh, this is a year and a half. Shiny Larvitar. I know this doesn't even look shiny, but it is a shiny Larvitar. There you go, the star. Found it in Mount Silver doing a repel trick. What other shinies do I have? Shiny Suicune. I know someone was asking about that earlier. Beautiful. I just need all of them so that it could be even more pretty. But yeah, 25,000 for one, and haven't even found one shiny yet. I mean, at least I got Suicune, I guess. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, these are one old picks. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Oh god, that number's cursed. Hey, how's it going? How do you find them? Are you talking about the roamers? Des? Yeah, Shiny Ghastly is so pretty in the old games. It is. These are, if I'm not mistaken, these were the event, shiny, roamers. Okay, thanks for the follow. IDK why Gen 5 starter hunt is cursed. No, it's not that it's cursed, it's just shiny hunting in general. I completed a Gen 5 starter hunt. Yes, like any others. But yeah, that's a shiny Entei. These aren't mine. Like, these are events. These are event shinies. But yeah, mine are like right around here. But yeah. Just wanted to show you guys those. Oh, it's 1-up Lux. Okay, gotcha. Those shinies, what are roamers? Oh, sorry, super new? Okay, so those Pokemon, or basically the two that you see as icons on my screen, they're called roaming Pokemon. They move in and out of routes instead of opposed to just staying in the route and finding it like you do normal Pokemon. Normal Pokemon can be found in the same route all the time, 24/7 to the end of life. But then you have these Pokemon that are legendary, but they made them harder to find. Also, they're programmed to run away from you. So they have they run away from you, but not only do they run away from you, if you try to trap it with moves like Mean Look, where a Pokemon can't escape, they have a move what's called Roar. Roar pretty much takes you out of battle. So basically, it's pretty much a big boss fight and trying to catch it. So yeah, those are pretty much roaming Pokemon. They're there. This is in the name. They're Pokemon that roam the whole region. And they can land on your route. So the plan is to get them on the route, see if they're shiny, because, you know, I'm shiny hunting them. And if they're shiny, there is a method that I do to guarantee a catch. Or to guarantee that they stay shiny, basically. So to somebody new, it's complex to explain. But once I get the shiny, you'll understand. But basically, for now, I'm finding both. And why I KO the first one is because I know it's not shiny. I don't want it to get in my way while I'm still looking. Because if I see it not shiny, it's not going to be shiny ever again. It's how they activate. You're pretty much activating the roamers. And they have a chance to be shiny. It's too much to explain, but I'll explain it another time. Because to somebody new that don't even know what roamers are, yeah, it'd take me a long time to explain it. No offense, it's just... I'll be here for like 30 minutes trying to explain. I guess the shortest way I can explain is that roamers are shiny determined by when you activate them, which is what I do when I walk right after I reset my file to the save state. So I'll just go over it. So I see both of them aren't shiny, I reset my game. I can just go by step. It's not really that difficult. Yes, they do stay shiny. If you see one of them shiny, they stay shiny. You just have to make sure to save. And that's what else I'll explain. So you see that I'm saved right here. Next to this set of stairs, I guess you can say. But you see all of them there. So this basically means you haven't activated them. But the moment I take that next step, that's when they're activated. So I like to call that my encounter. I just haven't seen them in the wild yet. But basically, this is your encounter, their stats, and to see if it's shiny or not, or if it's shiny or not, that's when it's generated, when you take that next step. That's how you're able to re-roll them, because you can't re-roll them after you activate them. So if I activated them and saved my game, and then I saw that they both weren't shiny, they're never going to be shiny. However, there is another method to re-roll them and pretty much give them fresh new stats. But it's a way that nobody ever should do. And I'll just explain it just very quickly. After you beat the Elite Four, if you faint any of these roamers, they regenerate. But you're not going to want to do that for shiny hunting. You're going to want to do that just in case, oh, shoot, I knocked it out on accident. And I can't get it back. Because maybe I didn't save. I don't know. Or maybe I saved after or something. Whatever. It gets re-rolled after you beat the Elite Four. If you faint, if you knock them out. But that's not the goal. You don't want to do that. Ever. I don't even know why that's a thing. But yeah, basically take this step. They're generated. Right here. They're generated. So I have my encounter. Now I just have to go look for him. You have to go through all this dialogue, blah, blah, blah. And people will say, if they don't know, why don't you just save? You already activated them. Save yourself some time. Yeah, hey, look, I'm saving. No, never save. You have to see if they're shiny or not. That's if you're shiny hunting them. If you're not shiny hunting them, then you don't worry about any of this. So to go more in depth. Let's see if I get an early one. Probably not, but we'll see. $25,998. We probably won't be hitting that for till like next week. These roamers, they don't go that fast. I wish they did. Appreciate the exclamation, Dan. This yeah, I told you. Can't believe I've been missing this my whole life. Yeah, yeah. You're talking about the roamer guy. How long did it take for the pig? 2 weeks. It was very under odds. But I wasn't counting back then. $9.48. Roamer hunting is so fun to watch. IMO just barely under Safari Zone for you. Yeah, I love roaming, man. I mean, at least you get rewarded, and you don't have to have the shiny flea, so... Okay, I'm trying to find this roamer so I can explain. Okay, there we go. Finally. Yeah, let me just reset this. Okay, so, let's say, hypothetically, this was shiny. Okay? What I would do, and I can just do this now, because I can just find Entei again. I'll just use the nav to search and not run into Raikou, it's fine. But, say this was shiny. Always what you do is you run. Don't battle it. Don't do anything. What you want to do the most. It's kind of like newer games. Once you generate the roamers, they stay like that for life. Like I said, after you activate them. So what you can do, there you can save. Because it'll always be shiny. Then you can go and do whatever you want. You can keep it roaming, you can catch it, whatever. But it'll never be not shiny. So that's basically how you shiny hunt roamers in this game. Okay, and that one was Raikou that we just saw, right? So, just gotta find Entei, which I can do right now. Because the gate houses do not randomize in this game, which is a godsend. Oh yeah, that's my Murkrow that I got recently. That is my recent. And with that, I can just reset. Because I just did that as an example. Most of the time, I just feint the first one so the other one doesn't get in the way. But for the sake of the example, I saw both. So yeah, pretty good. Before that, Shiny Magikarp went all the way up to over 30k. Yes, 30,700. Oh no, 30,071, I think. Yeah, it was bad. All right, it is the 30 mark. I'm gonna have this be my last encounter. Wish I could stay with your folks, but I need to learn to stream earlier. You guys are like night owls. It's like the later I am, the more you guys are active. That's crazy. But yeah, Magikarp did take me 30,000. It was painful. Almost took a year. Des, thanks for the follow. $3:30 a.m. in the U. Yeah, see, you just are a night owl, Yumi. I don't know how you do it. By the way, that was a very early one. But no, I appreciate everybody that chilled and even lurked, and all the new follows. Appreciate all that, and the raid as well. Of course, it was good. It was good. Appreciate all that. I really do. It's crazy that it's on a Sunday, but that's just me. I just don't expect really much to happen on Sunday, but Looks like the most happens on Sunday. I've been seeing. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm all about info dumping. I am an info dumper, especially when it comes to roamers. Yeah, the Gen 3 ones are even like more complex to explain, but it's pretty much routine. All right, I got that last hydrate. Ugh. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for me. I will be back on tomorrow. I'll be doing Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm going to be locking into that. That's going to be a very long stream. But yeah, that will do it for me. Just gonna go ahead and skedaddle. Appreciate you guys watching me on YouTube and Twitch. I also multi-stream on YouTube if I didn't let anybody else know. Obviously it's optional. You can sub to me or watch me on YouTube, all that. But if you guys want to, I try not to like promote myself. I don't know why. I just don't feel weird doing that. But yeah. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna head out, and guys have a good night. See you again soon. Good stream today. Yeah. Yes. Good night, everyone, or good day, wherever you are. And thank you again for all the follows and the raid from Sunny. I'm definitely gonna have to check him out. And yeah, go, guys. If you're from my chat, give Sunny a follow. Check him out. All right. Have a good one, guys. Have a good night.